to the basket by Brooklyn. Out left to the wing. And it's Alvarado missing. Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Claxton. Back to Durant. And here's Simmons. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance. It's a tie ball game.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Finished off the break. Irving's got 5 points.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
I just love the ball movement.
Ooh, poked away. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Hayes. Can they get it? O'Neal pulls it in. Left side Durant. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
Beautiful play design. Anytime you get a dunk off an inbounds play, you know your strategy is on point.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
There's the triple. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. He's got 10.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Durant. All sorts of time. The Pelicans pull it in. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Durant with it. He's picked up by Jones. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their team. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
You know, it seems like the Nets and KD played the will they or won't they all summer long, but no deal was found, and KD is giving it another shot with the Nets. Now, there just didn't seem to be a deal that was right to move Durant.
about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Graham. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 14 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Right side Graham. Pass to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside Irving. Now here's Mills. Graham covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. No good on the shot. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
2 minutes.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Durant pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 14. And no good. 6 for 9 from the field now. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. They know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
The kick out to Nance. There's McCullough with the 3. Pure from 3-point range. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Durant. Pass to Sharp. And the layup falls. And the Nets lead by 5.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And here's Williamson, guarded by Morris. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's slammed in by Durant.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Here's Ingram. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
That one's off. And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Good on the second one. Now the Nets with it. 6-point lead. Outside Irving. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ingram outside.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Nets out in front, up by 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's McCollum. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. McCollum's got his third bucket of the night.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Coming off the bench and playing well, it's an art. And Patty Mills, look, he's mastered that art. He's been excellent in that role for years.
On the wing, Durant. Right wing. Pelicans cleared away.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
to Durant. Out to the wing. And here's Mills from the arc. Fires in the triple. Mills has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And Patty Mills in this league for over a decade now. Richard, what makes him the ideal six-man, you think?
I don't know. First, it's Patty's mentality. He's unselfish, kind of a team-first guy. Game-wise, Mills is a fantastic shooter, plays on or off the ball. He fills whatever guard role you need.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Now here's Ingram. Elbow shot on the way. And the shot goes. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Patrick Mills. That's his first foul of the game.
First team
Here's
foul.
Daniels. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Nice execution on the inbound. Just how you want to draw it up.
So it's Brooklyn now. Right side, Irving. Harris outside. Back to Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 16 points now.
The body control that Irving has, fending off the defense in style and still scoring. Love his aggressiveness.
Hayes. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve and those who stay around. The Nets with the lead. To the paint. They swipe it. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Back to Harris. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to O'Neal. All alone. And he gets the bucket.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
To the left side wing. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
26 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Launches a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. O'Neal's got 5 now.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Here's Alvarado. One second left. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there.
With the score.
And a great
Your
shot.
Pelicans 43. The Nets 47.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Irving with it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
CJ McCollum.
You know, one one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Greg.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
McCollum outside. Valanciunas down low. And a nice finish on the layup.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
It's stolen by Ingram. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
So the Nets making a switch here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Durant. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to McCollum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score. Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board and chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in this team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Now here's Durant. Harris on the wing. 5 to shoot. The baseline J. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New Orleans in the lead. McCollum outside. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans. And he can't hit the second. And here are the Pelicans now. 9 points in a row. A good run going.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line.
Jones hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Ingram. Takes a 3. Then Simmons grabs the board. Brooklyn trailing. O'Neal on the wing. And too long on the shot.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Valanciunas. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And Claxton gets the bucket. Here's New Orleans now. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. And they double up Williamson. McCollum outside. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Puts up a three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
He launches a three. Great positioning on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
Nice aggressive play from Williamson, crashing the offensive glass and getting a second chance shot.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Pelicans.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for C.J. McCollum.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
O'Neal misses. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Count that bucket.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Pass to Simmons. Durant for three. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their